Hello, welcome back. I'm Byron. This is Sid Meier's Civilization 3 Conquests. We are playing as the Persians in the Rise of Rome scenario. So I guess it's actually the Rise of Persia, hopefully. We have lots of units going around. I think we're in a golden age. Yeah, there it is. Golden age. And so we're building a lot of units. Greece is in their golden age. Our golden ages should end around the same time. I wonder what's going to happen then. If we will... who will come out on the better end of no golden age. I hope it's me. Eventually we get a heavy cavalry, which is a better unit than both the Immortals and the Hoplites. I think that may work to my disadvantage, because the Hoplites are still going to be used as a defensive unit with their 3 defense, and that may be the end, because usually when I played on easier modes. There's the heavy cavalry, I'm building them right now. I've played on easier modes, and I usually get Macedon conquered before heavy cavalry. Anyway, our guest today is Coco Chanel.
Hello, I'm Coco Chanel.
Hello, Miss Chanel. You were born in 1883, is that correct?
1893.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
Well, you did.
Many apologies. Well, much before either of those dates, or the present date, is what we're playing now. This is... where is the date? 225 BC. That was a long time ago, no matter how you reckon it.
Yes, it is.
Now, you are a fashion designer, but you also work in jewelry and perfume.
Yes, I do. I own a lovely shop in Paris. And, at my height, I own 5 shops, all right next to each other.
Wow, isn't that fascinating?
Yes. In fact, I just bought up properties like you play in your Monopoly. I bought the actual buildings, I didn't rent them.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Just gotta look at the score screen. I am still ahead. So, as long as Rome doesn't rise too quickly and beat me, and if I can just get a couple of these cities in Asia Minor back, I should, just through attrition, win this game.
What are these people wearing?
You know, it's very interesting, because when you first play the game, when I was a little kid, the individual units didn't seem that interesting to me. They were barely distinguishable from one another. I could do it, but they weren't that distinguishable. But when you look closer, they're actually little models, and they're very, very well done in terms of these. And they look almost exactly like they're supposed to with the costumes. I mean, that's clearly a sort of, the Immortal there is clearly sort of a semi-Arabian dress, and the hoplite is very similar to the spearman. Actually, I'm sure the original model for the spearman was based on the Greek-Roman. Ugh, they took another city. I wonder if they're ahead. I wonder if I check the score at some point. It's been a while since I've played, so I don't actually remember quite what happens. I remember sort of how it ends, sort of where I am at the moment in this game. But I didn't remember them getting quite this far. I do wonder what the score is. I'm still an oligarchy. I have to change governments. My tech is probably moving faster than theirs because my empire is bigger. It starts bigger, it stays bigger.
Oh look, there's the Gauls, my people.
Yes, yes, you are from France, Miss Chanel. Just gotta ask, did you collaborate with the Nazis?
No.
But isn't that what you would say if you did collaborate with Nazis?
I reckon.
Well, as long as that's true.
Yes, well, it was one of the hard points of my life, like most of the points of my life, after I lost the love of my life in a car crash.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yes.
So I'm coming up here. 4 units. These heavy cavalry are coming in. I think once I get the heavy cavalry, I'll push back. And they'll have heavy. I don't know, because they get heavy cavalry a little bit after I do. I wonder when I switch governments, if I switch governments. I better switch governments. If I don't switch governments, I will lose.
Yeah, but I switched governments. I went through many different governments. Well, not really. The French republics, a few French republics, and just the Nazi regime, the Vichy regime.
Yes, very good. The French never really forgave you for your involvement in World War II, did they? You're not quite as popular in France as you are in America.
No, I'm not. The Americans seem to love me. My style was influential with sort of the 20s jazz age flappers, which were more remembered in American popular mythos than in French.
Ah, well, isn't that interesting? And of course, the most famous thing is your perfume, and that probably solidified in the decade of the 2000s. It was still the most popular perfume.
Yes, well, I can attribute that to after World War II, when Marilyn Monroe was asked, "What do you wear to bed?" She goes, "Why only number 5?"
Well, isn't that interesting? They're coming at me. I'm winning most of the battles here, which seems to be. Oh, I'm building. More defenses. I wonder if I should build more defenses, or just go on the attack. You have to destroy the production. It's a very industrial mode of gameplay where the better production wins almost always, which wasn't as true in the ancient era as it was around the Civil War to World War II era. Ugh. It's depressing when you have one you should probably win and you don't. If I can cross these mountains, are there any mountains in Greece itself? Yeah, I wish I would go get a look at that. Well, it's almost time to say goodbye, Coco.
Call me Miss Chanel. Mademoiselle Chanel, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mademoiselle. Never married, did you?
I don't think so. I can't really remember.
Well, that's it for this episode. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.